Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha, Srimad Varavara Munaye Namaha, Srimad Lokarya Mahagurave Namaha. Today is Sri Narasimha Jayanthi. Lord Narasimha made his appearance on this day, bursting open the pillar, coming out ferociously to protect his devotee Prahlada. He tears the pillar open, breaks the pillar open, comes out, puts Hiranyakashipu on his lap, and tears open his chest. Wow, all this sounds so ferocious. When one listens to this, the natural question that would come to your mind is, who is Narasimha? Is he one to be scared of? Or should we pray to him? Should we love him? What is his character? Well, do we have a better day other than Sri Narasimha Jayanti to reflect on the gunas, the divine qualities of Lord Narasimha? Let's spend the next few thinking about the story and thinking about reflecting on the auspicious qualities of Lord Narasimha. I was inspired to do this audio because somebody asked me today. There is an Azhvar called Tirumalizai Piran who refers to Narasimha as Alagiyan. Alagiyan means the beautiful. So, is Narasimha scary or is he beautiful? And she wondered why Tirumalizai Piran was not scared of Narasimha but calls him as Alagiyan. What made him call Narasimha as Narasimha the beautiful? Let's explore the story of Narasimha and spend our day trying to understand this. In order to understand this, we'd have to understand a few basic concepts. The Lord wants to protect his devotees. He has so much of compassion that he's waiting. He's waiting all the time to offer his protection to his devotees. So then what stops him? We go through so much trouble in our daily lives, and there are so many of us who call out for the Lord. Why doesn't he come? Why doesn't he remove all my miseries? Is the question that all of us would have in our minds. The answer is that he is waiting. He is offering his protection, but we are not yet conditioned enough. We are not yet mature enough to understand the protection that he offers us. What else would he do other than protecting us? His divine qualities are there for his devotees to enjoy. Now, the place that is his eternal abode is called Sri Vaikuntham. And in Sri Vaikuntham, there are people called the Nitya Suris, which means the celestials that have been there in Sri Vaikuntham from time immemorial. And then there are Jivatmas who have been like us and at some point have shed the cycle of births and deaths and have now reached this divine abode called Sri Vaikuntham. Now, once they reach the divine abode, that place does not have any of the miseries that this world has. There, it's all about enjoying the service of Lord Narasimha for the pleasure of Lord Narasimha. There is no jealousy, there is no crime, there is no hunger, there is no sleep. It's always fun. You could call that the partying place. That is really the real party place, the real party hub. Now, in such a place, Srimad Narayana does not have many opportunities to showcase his divine qualities. His divine qualities such as karunya, which means compassion, which means daya. His quality called saulabhya, which means to be easily accessible. His quality called Saushilya, which is to mix freely with the lowly people. None of that exists in Sri Vaikuntham. So his qualities in Sri Vaikuntham are very, very similar to a 100 watts bulb that has been turned on in broad daylight. Who needs the bulb? Who needs the bulb when the sun is radiant and glowing? Whereas that bulb is very, very useful in the darkness, in the pitch darkness of the night. Similarly, Sriman Narayana's divine qualities are useful only in this world. In this world where there is misery and crime and distress and all of that the worldly people have to go through. And to protect his devotees from all of that, he is ready, he is offering his divine qualities and protection. Now, with this base understood, all the incarnations of Sriman Narayana are for the protection of his devotees. Be it Varaha Avatara, which is for Sri Bhumi Devi, or Rama Avatara, or Krishna Avatara, or Vamana Avatara. All of these avatars are to be able to give himself, to show himself to his devotees, to show his divine qualities, able to relieve the people of their miseries. Now, of all of these avatarams, there is one avatar that is considered so special, and that is Narasimha avatar. And we will see why it is so special. Let's just say there is a crying baby. If the baby cries, what would the mother want to do? The mother would want to give the baby milk. If the baby cries out of hunger, the mother would want to feed the baby some milk. The milk is sweet. It nourishes the baby. Similarly, when we go through our miseries, the Lord offers himself, and his divine qualities, the Lord himself, are like the milk. Now, the avatars like Rama Avatara, Krishna Avatara, Varaha Avatara, Vamana Avatara, they are all like that milk. Now, babies also like sweets. Adults also like sweets. We all have our sweet tooth. So sugar by itself, sugar candy by itself is very sweet. So these avatars of Sriman Narayana are also like that. But now imagine that sugar candy is added to the milk. Palm sugar crystals are added to the milk, or sugar crystals are added to the milk. And then the milk is boiled along with, let's say, some turmeric. And then nice sweet milk is offered. When that nice sweet milk is offered, would somebody want just plain milk that has no sugar? No, right? It is the combination of the milk and the sugar that makes that sugary milk so delectable. Similarly, while all the other avatars like Rama and Krishna and Varaha and Vamana are like the milk or the sugar, the Narasimha Avatara, which is so special because he comes as a man lion, is like the culmination or is the combination of the sugar added to the milk, the sugary milk. That's what makes Sri Narasimha Avatara so special, similar to the sweet milk that has the sugar in it. Now, all of Sriman Narayana's weapons, he sports the Shankh, which is the conch, the Chakra, which is the discus, the Gadha, which is the mace. All of those are weapons for his enemies. But for his devotees, they are ornaments. They are ornaments that beautify the Lord even more. They are not scared of those ornaments. They are not scared of those weapons. Whereas the demons, the asuras, they are certainly scared of those weapons. Similarly, when you look at Sri Narasimha, his devotees are not going to be scared. His devotees are going to see him as the beautiful. He is the beautiful Narasimha who is there and offering his protection. Now, Sri Narasimha is even more special for one more reason. He comes as a lion. He comes as a man lion, where the upper part of his body is like that of a lion and the lower part of his body is like that of a man. And what is so special about this lion? Let's take the case of a lioness. The lioness does all the hunting, and when it does all the hunting, if it has a cub, it would simultaneously provide the milk to the cub and will also hunt. That is, on one hand, it is showing love to its cub, and the other hand, it is showing its ferocity to the prey. Similarly, Narasimha the Beautiful offers his grace to Prahlada and offers his ferocity to Hiranyakashipu. Because these two happen at the same time, it enhances the beauty of Sri Narasimha. Now, why does that make him beautiful? And we'd have to understand a few more concepts for that. The first one is that Srimad Narayana is called an avikaran. Vikara means transformation. Avikara means does not go through transformation. You may have been reciting the Sri Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra that says Avikaraya Shuddhaya Nityaya Paramatmane. Avikara means one who does not go through any transformation. And that is because he is always pretty stable. He is also called Avaki. Avaki means one who does not really talk to anyone, or he does not have the necessity to go and engage in a conversation for his benefit. And he is Anadharaha. Anadharaha means one who does not have any undue attachment. But these are all general statements to show he is impartial. Impartial in the sense that anyone can surrender to him, whether it is a Deva, a celestial, or a Manusha, a human, or an animal like Gajendra, the elephant. Anybody can surrender to him. But then he has extreme partiality towards his devotees. He would do anything for his devotees. Such Avikara, Avaki, Anadharaha, due to his love for his devotees, will go to any extent. To the extent that he can come as a man lion. He can come as a Narasimha. So, Azhvars have been mesmerized by the extent of the vikaram, the extent of the transformation that this avikaran undergoes just for his devotees. That is so mesmerizing and beautiful, and it's beauty all over. So, the Azhvar exclaims that he is Aragiyan, the beautiful. Aragiyan tane arivuruvantane padagiyan tale panimin குழவியாய் தானே எழுலகுக்கும் தன்மைக்கும் தன்மயனே மீனாய் உயிரளிக்கும் வித்து, exclaims the Azhvar called Tirumalizai Piran. Let's devote some time on this auspicious Sri Narasimha Jayanti day to think of Sri Narasimha, his divine qualities of the compassion that he shows for his devotees, and take the time to surrender onto his lotus feet. Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.